Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today I'd like to show you a Battle of France guide from the Germany perspective. So the first thing I want to do is set the stage. Let's show you what we're working with in terms of tank templates. So we kept the light tank template. We added AA instead of the arty. We added light armored recon. Make sure before you alter those templates that you go first state serves military, and then you're going to transition into motorization drive, and that is going to give you a tank template pretty much for free. It should only cost around 20. Next thing we're going to do is show you the tank build. This is an AI game. The soft attack is going to be king in an AI game. So I've upgraded the gun here to medium howitzer, and we almost have medium howitzer 2, which is quite good. So our soft attack will be above 50. I've added 2 small cannons, 3-man turret, extra fuel drums. I also have an MG torsion bar suspension, and I maxed out the engine and armor for a 95% reliability. Mainly what we want to do here is wheel around this way into France. And there's a few pointers here that I have for you that are going to be critical. The first thing that we need to do is take out the Netherlands. So I did all the normal focuses that I would do. You can check my guides out on YouTube, but if you just go Germany focus tree build, Hearts of Iron 4, it should come up. As you can see, we went down to around Maginot through Danziger War. So we're at war with the Netherlands. You don't really have to battle plan. I will. All you need is these medium tank divs, and they're just going to go straight through. So actually less resistance than normal. And you want to keep them in stacks of 2 and just attack like so. No big deal. Make sure that you're defending the coastline here and that you have your subs up as well as your main navy on strike force over here, because there will be amphibious landings. Now we have Kurt Student here with 11 divs because supply can be very tricky along the coast. I have not upgraded my rails going over here whatsoever. The other thing, we have the rest of Guderian's army lined up over here just because they're going to take up supply on the front line. Also, don't forget to use your transport planes. You need to check the air supply box right here. Okay, this part is going to be just a straight up rush through Belgium into Paris, and we'll see if we have supply problems, and I'll teach you a way of mitigating them if we do have supply problems. So everyone's going to line up here. You can control B to get them up here a little quicker. As you can see, we already have supply problems. Let's go ahead and use the supply map mode tool. We are getting supplied through the coast here. We don't have naval supremacy in these areas. So what we could do is use the rails that we have over here. As you can see, all the rails are not in. So what we're going to do is we're going to block access through the English Channel. You got a little bit of supply coming through here, but none over here. The tanks did not have supply. These ones right here, and now they have supply. So we're using the rail lines. So let's just wait for these to fill in. Okay, the rails we have now converted to our rail gauge, or however you want to see it, and all at once we're going to go in through here. Let's actually block access over here and see if that helps. It did. So actually blocking access in these 2 areas looks like it's going to be the way to go. And as you can see, they're convoy raiding through here as well. So we're losing manpower and equipment, and that's not good. Okay, since our rails have now been converted and we have a little better supply here, we will declare war on Belgium. And like I said, you don't even have to battle plan, but I'm going to go ahead and battle plan, and we're going to go Luxembourg at the same time as well. The supply is looking pretty bad. Okay, so we'll head into Belgium, and maybe these guys can nip off Calais. Okay, we get to Dunkirk fairly easily. Maybe we can encircle Dunkirk, and then if they start moving here, you could consider battle planning. Probably a bad deal though. We'll try to pin them at Metz. As you can see, they're already moving across. Kind of what I like to do instead of battle planning is as they start to move, see if you can pin them with just 1 div here. Obviously, you're going to lose a lot of manpower, but you're going to lose a lot less than if you battle plan. So hopefully they can tie them up there. The Sedan route is pretty good. Can have these light tanks. They might be able to strike a bit deeper. So let's get them deep and see how we do here. Yeah, those guys need to hurry up and even cover that line. As you can see, I had armored spearhead by the time we went to war with Poland, but you obviously grind a lot more army XP. It's going to help you out a lot if you continue down your doctrine. Just make sure that we don't have air doctrine. So I believe believe I was right here by Battle of Poland. Let's extend the line over here in case you get stuck for some reason. Most of the time it's due to supply. The other thing that you could be doing is motorizing the front line here. So that's going to be another key. And then take your tank army and make sure that they're fully motorized, and check out your stockpile here. It looks like I could probably motorize everything. We'll just do one level to make sure. Yeah, it looks like we can motorize everything. So now that we're going to go a little deeper here, that's going to be an issue. Supply is going to be an issue. Okay, these guys have arrived. He's going to encircle. We can attack these guys in stacks of 2. I'm just going to kind of push these guys out of the way a bit. If you can avoid crossing the river at Amiens but go around the river, that would always be best. Let's change this line up just a little bit. So I'm just balancing and microing as much as possible. So these guys are all moving over. Let's go ahead and attack with guys that are fresh. And as you can see, because it's so fortified, they did not hold up for that long. You're not really going to get pushed here by the allies either, so you don't have to worry about losing all your entrenchment. It's not going to be a big deal. Let's try to attack across with more formidable troops. And as you can see, they immediately stop moving because they're pinned. And it looks to me like this is the better front. Okay, we made it in here. We're Dunkirking them. These guys still need to punch through. And that should be it. Okay, I like to go Germany will conquer all. If you learned something from this video, if that helps you with the Battle of France, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Key here is blocking off the access again. I left click on the tile, and then you can change the access level here in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And that will be so that your supply doesn't get picked off by the English Navy here, but that you actually use your rail gauges to go in through here. So that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.